It's the Earth Crystal. Also, I should have saved because it's probably a boss. By Master Zan's orders, you will be crushed! Uh oh. Oh look, it's the same guy. Please hit. Okay. Yay, high potion. My favorite steel. I really want to see a steel table for this game because 90% of it is high potion. Alright. Provoke, protect. 0 damage! Let's go, boys. Viking bad class. Wow. Bad class, boys. How could I possibly pick this class over Dragoon? So not only that, but he's lowering his defense also while doing this. Man, hard boss. How dare you play the game your way? Literally took 0 damage from that boss. Damageless run. Warriors of the Light. Zand is using my power for his own evil purposes. He is trying to engulf this world in darkness once again. I will bless you with my power. Use it to banish the darkness that threatens this land. The Circus Tower, known as to you mortals as the Crystal Tower, was created long ago out of solid light. Zand has used this element against us and uses our power to bring forth the darkness. Not the darkness. Warriors of the Light, seek out Zand in the Circus Tower and stop his nefarious plan. We must stop the darkness. New jobs? Alright. So I believe Black Belt is the first new job. Yeah, I'll check out that steel table after the game is done, because I'm honestly really curious. Alright. For some reason, Black Belt is, like, on a different page. Okay. Black Belts are masters of combat, able to use their bare fists for massive damage. They are capable of linking their mind and body to store energy for an upcoming strike. Battle Command Boost. Increase power of the next attack. Select attack on the following turn. Although boost can be used multiple times in succession, charging up too much energy may result in damage to the character. Interesting. Here's my problem. Why would I charge up an attack when my normal attacks do like 7,000 damage? Okay, Devout. Devouts can cast all white magic spells up to level 8. They also possess higher MP for high-level white magic. So Devout is just a super white mage. Magus is just a super black mage. Summoner is just a better Evoker, I think it was, right? Yeah. So Summoner's just a better Evoker, Devout is just a better white mage, Magus is just a better black mage. Sage is just a better red mage. Sages are highly adept mages who have mastered all levels of the black and white arts. While they have numerous techniques at their disposal, their MP is limited compared to those spellcasters who are more specialized. So a sage is like a red mage, but they actually get all the spells. They just have a low MP pool. That's interesting. Because red mages, they could only learn up to level like 4. So that was their problem. See ya, Half. Have a good one. And then Ninja. Ninjas are able to deal massive amounts of damage by throwing weapons and specialized projectiles at the enemy. Battle command throw. Throw a weapon from your inventory at the enemy. Weapons thrown in this fashion will be lost. So it seems like Ninja is supposed to be a better thief, kind of. But I would much prefer steal than throw. So I'm probably going to just keep to my thief. Okay, so thief is going to stay thief. White mage might as well become devout. Even though... Okay, that's weird. Even though... Like, because the white mage job level isn't that high yet, so I'm not really concerned with changing that. Now here's the question. Do we change Monk to Black Belt? Because Black Belt is a better Monk. We lose Retaliate, which I don't really care about Retaliate. And we get Boost, which I don't really care about Boost. What we do lose, though, is our job level 99 Monk for a level 1 Black Belt. I guess we'll try it and see... You know, if she's doing, like, absolute garbage damage, we'll flip her back. And then Viking is never not being a Viking. Okay, so... Man, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the idea of having a Magus, so that Art could deal damage, but my Thief and Black Belt do so much damage that I kind of prefer... the white mage. So I think I'm just going to stick to the white mage. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, this will actually do more damage than Bare Fists, because her job level's so low right now. We're gonna have to fight some battles to get job level not 1 and get the balance to... Or the debuff off. What's nice is I can always switch back. It's annoying that I have to fight a couple battles every time I switch, but I can switch back if Black Belt is like total garbage. Yeah, people are getting deleted because they continue to not listen to my mods, so... Listen to my mods. They're there for a reason. Yo, Prophet! How's it going? Become a level 99 at not backseating. Ow! Alright, well she's doing pretty good damage with the claws, so it looks like it'll be alright. Need to go rest because I'm out of MP. I do wonder if that'll do any damage. Not the coffee. Oh my god, that does so much damage. I love that the regular enemies are like bosses now. Old bosses. I actually have a lot of Kira casts though. Where's my super suit? Yeah, I like the black belt. Not so much the devout. The devout's a bit weird looking. Looks like one of the dress spheres from X2. Like, it almost feels like the devout should come before the white mage. You know what I mean? Like, the devout is a wannabe white mage, and then the white mage gets like the official robe and everything. Instead, we upgraded from a robe to like someone cosplaying as a white mage. It's weird, I don't know. It seems backwards. Yeah, I would have gone Sage, but with my current build, I really like the White Mage, because the White Mage can just super protect the Viking, and the Viking can just be a Viking. And then my Thief and Black Belt do so much damage that I don't even need Arc to do any damage. Before, I liked the idea of having, like, Arc, Refia, and Luneth do the damage. But Luneth and Refia do so much damage, I don't need Arc to do damage. Might as well just do all white magic. Luneth's just in here swinging for 9s all the time. Especially when Provoke lowers defense. It just works so well with 2 physical damage classes. That's like perfect. Ingus is determined. Okay, do we have our debuffs off yet? Arc still has his debuff. Minotaurs. Respect for my build? Thanks, but I came up with it myself, so it's garbage. I didn't Google the best build, so it's awful. And I suck. I didn't accidentally pick the specific best build that people that have been playing the game for hundreds of hours figured out after a bunch of people coming together to decide the best build. I didn't get that on my first try, so it's awful. I've yet to find an enemy where Provoke doesn't work, but it doesn't always hit. Sometimes it misses. Seems to have like a 70 or 80% rate. Oh, that's right, I can just rest at my airship. This airship's the best. Ba -ba -ba -ba. I wonder if the @mods thing works. I don't think it does, but it should. That'd be really nice if you'd like ping all mods. But I think instead that just pings someone whose name is mods. Wait a second, you didn't hack the game to get Maria in and then give her a bow? Garbage. Okay, last time I went left, but when I came back, I kind of came from the right, so... Yo! Doctor with the gifted sub to mods, I guess. Do your memes know no bounds? Thanks. Yo, Zero! Thank you so much for the 15 months. Welcome back. So this dungeon is feeling pretty crazy, because, like, as soon as I realized I was missing that crystal, I thought that maybe there was another dungeon I had to do. But there isn't. I just had to go touch that crystal. So this is where I'm supposed to be, but these enemies are, like, pretty dang strong. And every enemy is like a previous boss. What's up, Snipes? What's up, God? Why does that horse have a lampshade on its head? You know, I didn't notice that until you pointed it out, but yeah, it's a pretty good question. I'm also very excited for the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies. Not only because they're some of the best, but because, like I said before, I missed out on Super Nintendo. So, I'm just excited to play Super Nintendo games in general, because I've only played a handful. It is definitely my least played console, which is unfortunate because it's one of the best. What are magic uses based off? You just get, like, the higher your job level, the more uses you get. I think it's job level. And then you just have to go rest to get them to get the uses back. It might not actually be job level because my Devout was job level 1 and I still had a bunch of uses, so it might actually be regular level. Ark just kind of looks confused all the time, like... and Luna's just kind of happy to be here. What do we turn the White Mage into? A Super White Mage. But for some reason he looks much weaker. No, not unless you use an elixir. I don't even think there are ethers. Just elixirs. And I only have 2. So yeah, it's actually kind of hard to get your MP back. But it does give you a lot of uses. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the magic in this game. None of it feels super powerful, and you get limited amount of uses and not very many ways to get the uses back. Early game magic was a lot better. Now it's like, I think if I did the Super Black Mage and gave him like the strongest spell, it could maybe do, you know, crazy amounts of damage, but Lunith does max damage every swing, so what would be the point? And a lot of times in Final Fantasy, magic is good when there's a lot of enemies, or there's enemies like Flans that take no physical damage. But there's no enemies like that in this game, and most fights are against 1 or 2 enemies. So magic just doesn't feel very good. If I was fighting a bunch of... If this were Final Fantasy 1, and I had a field of like 19 thieves I had to fight, then magic would feel better, but usually it's a 1-on-4 fight. So, yeah, magic doesn't feel too great. And like I said, there's no like enemies that seem to take little physical damage. I think we fought like 1 or 2. I think there was that one boss that had a pretty high defense, but yeah, I mean, right now it seems much better to just let the physical damage do its thing and use magic for protection. Since everything in this game seems to do a stupid amount of damage. Yeah, someone had said that Final Fantasy III Famicom had more enemies per fight. And I wonder if that was like a 3D thing, where when they made it 3D, they were like, oh, we need less models. Like, maybe it was, a limitation thing. Which, how unfortunate is that? That they had to limit the game because they made it 3D when, like, no one was asking for 3D in the first place. Like, that's definitely where I draw the line. if you want to make the game 3D, then fine, but it better be way better. And this game is not way better. The tiles move. Oh yeah. I just saw them move. Do they move or do they just light up? They kind of glow in different ways if you stand here long enough. It's kind of cool. Yeah, like to me, if you're gonna take a Famicom game and juice it up to 3D, then it better be like, you better do a lot to it to make it worth it, you know? Instead, they had to like limit themselves. So, for some reason, they thought 3D was so important that it was worth limiting the game to make it 3D. I just disagree. I would much rather a juiced up version of the 2D version on my DS instead of forcing it to be 3D when the 3D doesn't even look that great. Looks okay, but it's not anything I'm writing home about. Alright, bathroom real quick, and then we will jump in the tower again. For real this time. Bosses attacking twice isn't juiced up enough for you? I don't mean juiced up as in difficulty. I mean juiced up as in like, look better, feel better, sound better, extra content, more reasons to play, more jobs, better character development, story additions. Dr. Insano, thank you for the gifted sub to backseating. Backseating your band. Like, if you're gonna take a game and 3Dify it and put it on a modern console, what, 8 years or 10 years after it released, it should be juiced up. Shouldn't just be the same game, but with crappy 3D models. Speaking of crappy 3D models. Yeah, you know, there should have been more to it. Or just don't remaster it at all and just re-release the Famicom version on NES. Or Wii Virtual Console. Thank you for the bits, Billion. Yeah, it's truly frustrating that this is the version we get when there was literally a Wii digital version of the original, but only in Japan. They could have just released that here with English, and that would have been awesome, but instead we get this. What's up, Fox? That requires them to pay translators? Who did they pay to make this? They had to translate for this, and also, you know, create a whole new game. This existed before the Wii version? Well, still. We still never got one. Yeah, but we could have gotten an English translation on anything. Like, it could have been one of the PS1, could have been in one of the PS1 games, because they did a PS1 version of 1 and 2, and they did a PS1 version of 4. How many did they do? 4, 5, and 6, right? Because there's 4 and 6, and then 5 and Chrono Trigger, right? Trying to remember how those go. I have them sitting over there. But yeah, they did all the other games. But 3, they're like, Oh, there's a DS version, so we never have to touch it again. Even though the DS version is completely different. I don't know. What also frustrates me is, like, is that not free money? You know? Taking the old version and just translating it and making a digital version on Wii or a digital version on Switch or version on PS1 or whatever they decided to do, GameCube even. It's got Final Fantasy in the name, people will buy it. Hey, something's happening. That's the way inside. The key that Doga gave us worked. Let's do this. It wasn't the key, it was the 4 lights. Or both, I don't know, we're teleporting. Okay. How does the key make us teleport? I don't know. The Forbidden Land. Ooh. Okay. Interesting song, but why does this dungeon look exactly like the other dungeon we did a while ago? We have Final Fantasy VI at home. Final Fantasy VI at home, the iOS port. I don't know, it's kind of like the whole censorship thing. Like, they just don't have any consistency. All the other games, they've made Steam ports and PlayStation ports and iOS ports. In this game, it seems like they care about it because they took the time to make a whole 3D remake of it, but then did nothing else with it. Like, isn't that strange? I can understand if they just hated Final Fantasy III and never did anything with it, but the fact that they did a whole remaster remake, but then did nothing else, is pretty strange. They just have no consistency, I swear. And, like, you know, let's not mention that literally every game that's released from Square Enix in the past 10 years has gone through development hell. The remake, development hell. Final Fantasy 15, development hell. Kingdom Hearts 3, development hell. Like, what's going on at their company, dude? They need to get it together. They need to get it together or else 16 isn't coming out in the next 3 years. What's up, Sir Sase? How you doing today? Craig Land. How is the plot line? Pretty terrible. There's no character development, and the story is basically go do this thing, and then the NPC that told you to do that thing dies. That's pretty much been the whole story. And then at some point you touch a crystal and get more jobs. I mean, I don't think Final Fantasy II's plot was that bad. It was simple, but there were some NPCs that they actually built up as cool characters and then killed off or put in dire situations. And the general concept was just defeat the Emperor, which was easy to understand. Like, I really didn't mind 2's story at all. It wasn't my favorite by any means, but it was playable. Fuma Garb. Is that for you? Oh, nice. And yeah, as much as I meme about it, I didn't mind Final Fantasy 1's story either. For an NES game, like, it was fine. The only thing was the pacing was a bit goofy because it explained the entire story during the credits, but... Oh my god! We got an Omni Chair, boys. Let's go. Hype in the chat. Let's get the boy. I've missed you since literally last week. Okay. Today's special guest, the Aura Interactor. Unopened. Unopened. Pristine. It's not really, it's got like dents in the box. Aura Interactor, virtual reality gameware. If I can't have a PS5, then at least I can have the next best thing. VR gaming. Shoot this way a bit. Also going Star Atlas. More Mega Man? I have a Virtual Boy too, but I don't think it works anymore. But yeah, it's awful. It really is awful. I don't know how much more, like, actual Mega Man we'll play on the stream, because we've played a lot of them already. I do want to speedrun Mega Man 2 at some point. That's, like, my next project that I want to do, is speedrunning Mega Man 2. And I also want to play some of the X games, because I haven't really played any of the X games on stream. And I grew up with X4 and X5, and I haven't played them since I was a kid, so those would be really fun to return to. And I have the X collection on GameCube, so that could be a fun thing to do. And actually, if we ever get back to the retro game votes, I think Mega Man 3 was the next one in the line. So I don't know, we might actually be playing some more retro Mega Man in the future. Think about 100-bit Star Atlas. I played Mega Man Legends back when it was new, and I haven't played it since. I remember even back then thinking that the controls were almost unplayable, so I can't imagine how they feel now. But I did like the game, like the idea behind it and the story and everything. Like, I was intrigued as a kid, but I have a feeling if I returned back to it, it'd be a yikes. Can you donate the plus part of Sonic Mania? I think we've already played the plus part. And I already own Plus on Switch, I believe. But if there's something in particular you want to see me play, like, just PM me or something, we can figure it out. liking all these chests, but none of it's really that exciting other than the Phoenix Downs. How do I get that chest, I wonder? Yeah, just PM me. We can figure it out. I don't mind. Sleipnir. Yeah, we already did the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 Platinums on stream. Which, Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 was a big yikes, but Collection 1 was really cool. All the trophies were total abysmal garbage, though. Let's make a collection of some of the hardest NES games ever made, put them all in one game, and make challenges that make the games even harder than they were back then, and make all the trophies bronze. Hello, my name is Capcom, and I hate video games. Thanks for the bits, Med. Aha! Very secretive. The chest contained ribbon, but it's a trap! What have I done? Oh my god, it's a ninja. An actual just ninja. Who wins? Ninja versus Black Belt. Man. I feel like, Angus is just giving him the business. Yo, Doctor, thank you for the gifted sub too. Oh my god, it's Ninja. These people are going to be very confused as to why they have gifted subs to my channel. Who is this guy? I don't even know. I don't even know a Darth Unity bus. How'd I get this sub? Ow, he poisoned Refia. He's got a poison blade. We did it. Oh yeah, ribbon. Oh, it's a hat. That's weird. It does protect against all status ailments. As far as mixing up the channel name, I like Death Unties Us. My favorite name I've ever been called is Death Unites United States. That one gets me every time. I had someone actually call me that. But I was like, you're not wrong. Like, it does say US. You could say that means United States. That was years ago. I was in a Call of Duty lobby. And some guy turned on his mic and he was like, "Is that Death Unites?" There's like a long pause and he was like, "United States?" And I was with like a friend group at the time and everyone lost it. Nailed it. Wow, Refia has the most HP. Apparently black belts are tanky. Yeah, Darth Unity Bus was a meme. I don't think anyone ever called me that. I was just telling the story about how everyone always says my name wrong, even though it's just 3 English words. And then we were throwing around like funny versions of my name, and Darth Unity Bus just stuck. So that's always the one that we say when we're joking about that. Shuriken. I'm guessing that would be for a ninja. Can only be thrown, but it has 200 damage. You get one shot. Creep. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. What is that? The Moon Ring Blade, Force of Darkness. Let us see what you are made of. I'm attacking a ring. Oh. It's Boney. He's back. Dr. Levy gifted sub to Darth Unity Bus. For the 3 months. Because 2 other people also made that joke. Do you think I could cure him and it would deal damage? Probably not. I think we tried that and it didn't work. Try boost. The real Darth Unity Bus is here. He has returned. Oh, he's still got the barrier shift too. That was cool. Alright, let's see how much damage boost does. Ow. Not really worth boosting. So this is the one boss I was talking about that has a lot of defense. Because he has this whole barrier shift mechanic. But like, it's not a big deal. We still do good damage, just not as much as we could be doing. Plus, this barrier shift mechanic is almost impossible to deal with when he attacks twice. Because as soon as you figure out what his weakness is, he just switches it. Don't you love when remakes, like, bring a boss back with a mechanic and then ruin it? Me too. I wonder if Aeroga would do damage just because it's not one of the main elements. Remakes what face? I'm trying to think of another good example of that. Where a game was remade and like ruined one of its own mechanics. Also crit. Thoughts on the black belt? It's just a worse monk so far, but once I get her job level up, she'll probably just be a better monk. But she's not doing a low enough damage for me to switch back to monk. Like, she's doing alright damage with the claws. Good thing I got the claws, because if I didn't, she'd be doing like nothing at all. You don't like how cocky Zidane is in Dissidia? Isn't that like his whole character, though? Yeah, we might have to just time out GameGlaive for a while. He's not getting the idea. First of all, you're not listening to my mods. Second of all, I read that out loud, and I know that boost can be used more than once. You're not telling me any new information. You're just annoying my mods. So please stop. I am fully aware that boost can be used more than once. It's still useless. At least right now it is. Huh, another thing for a ninja. Not really that good though. I'm glad I didn't switch to ninja. I'm glad you're sorry, but be sorry to my mods, not me. I'm not the one that has to deal with you. Omni Rod. Oh, lame. That's interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff down here. Oh, buddy. Masamune, the Mystic Blade. Defeat me and I will be yours to wield. This is really cool. You get like a bunch of ultimate weapons, but you have to fight previous bosses to get them. Never mind, that's not a previous boss. MagicMan69420 at lamau.com. Accurate. I will not steal butter on the chalkboard. Who's stealing butter? Type out, I will not backseat 500 times in a notepad and then send it to me. And don't copy and paste, like we all did in typing class back in high school. hits me right in the feels. I would say that I used to do that in typing class, but that's not even like... That's not even like surprising. It would be more surprising if I told you I didn't do that. Everyone did that. That was basically a requirement of the class. Remember when boss fights used to be hard? I remember. Then I got a Viking and now this happens. Nice timing. It's useless though, because no one can use it. I could actually give him the Moonring Blade as an offhand. Maybe I should try and see what happens. And then I'm guessing that... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm guessing that no one can equip the Mazum.